Welcome to a special edition of What's the Deal Wednesday. I'm Stephanie Wilson, the Argyle Insider, and today I'm answering the question, what's the deal with Argyle ISD School Board candidate Craig Hawkesworth for Place 1? So Craig has served on our school board for the last 6 years and is currently running for a third term. So thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
We just want to get to know you a little bit better. So why don't you start by telling us about your family. You guys have been heavily involved in the Argyle community for many years.
Yes, my wife Marla and I moved here 13 years ago. My oldest daughter was still an infant at that time. My youngest daughter wasn't born yet. They're now a freshman in high school and a 7th grader. So it's been a fast 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
We both just decided that we wanted to be involved in the community. We moved here 13 years ago for many of the reasons that people are moving here today, and that's the school district. So we wanted our kids to be involved in something, and we wanted to be involved as well. So we've done things from obviously the school board to both of us have been AYSA coaches. We've volunteered as I've been a watchdog at Hilltop and at Argyle Intermediate as well. So we've really tried to stay active in the community, get to know everybody as best we could during that time.
What kind of work do you do?
Actually, I'm a business development director for a safety and security company. We focus actually on school districts, churches, school districts, municipalities. Times have changed in this world, and specifically with regard to school districts. The activities that are going on in the communities around the country just require school districts to do a little bit more with safety and security. So we offer solutions to help them make their schools safer.
Okay, that's awesome. So I'm curious, what are some of the biggest challenges that y'all have faced so far as the school board since you've been serving?
I think everybody can probably guess that one pretty much, is that it's been the growth. The biggest challenge with the growth, I think, for the school board, and not only for the school board, but more importantly for the district leadership, administration, and teachers, is to maintain that high level of education that Argyle has been known for, which in turn causes people to want to move here and raise their kids here. So it's been a balancing act of how do we maintain what's helped us to excel with Lone Star Cup championships, multiple in a row. In fact, we were in the lead again this past year until we had to shut down. But the biggest challenge has been how do we maintain that level of education with the growth. And honestly, at the same time, that's also our biggest accomplishment, is that with the teachers in this district, new ones coming every day, and finding the right teachers. The administration's done a great job with that, and district leadership. That's probably at the same time our biggest challenge. It's also our biggest accomplishment, that we've been able to maintain that educational excellence during that growth. And as a big topic that's out there today, there's still more growth that's coming.
Right.
So, there's been a lot of, unfortunately, some misinformation maybe. I don't know that it was intentional misinformation, but misinformation nonetheless, around de-annexation and other developments that are planned. The challenge that we have is that the district boundaries were drawn way before we got here. Right. And those developments, that land is in the district. So TEA, the Texas Education Agency, does offer solutions that districts can look for to deal with growth in that manner. The challenge is that the requirements they put out there, we don't meet a lot of those requirements. So as I mentioned in one of our other videos that we did, it's incumbent upon the board, the district leadership, administration, to have a relationship with these developers, to understand what they're planning to do or what they would like to do, and then for us to be involved and tell them, here's how you're going to put pressure on us if you do that. How can we work around that? How can we do that? But again, rest assured that no one on the board today moved here to see a multi-high school district or a 6A high school district. None of us moved here for that. And so we're going to do everything possible, as we've been doing with the growth, is to stay in touch with it, and we do that every day.
What are some other things that are important right now that you think voters should know?
I think we talked about it earlier with regard to safety and security and what I'm doing, but the truth is that this district has been a leader in safety and security for years. Unfortunately, after the Sandy Hook event, it really not just opened the district's eyes here, but district's eyes in Argyle, but the districts around the country were open. And so this district took a leadership position in many ways, starting our own police force, some other areas that we focused on, and we've since focused on mental health as well. We hired Dr. Paul Hagan, who is a crisis coordinator with experience in developing mental health curriculum for our students. He's been here now, I believe, 2 years, or this is his second year. And mental health of our students is key. So I think that's another area that the district has really taken a leadership role in and will continue to do so. Safety and security of our students and staff are second to none. So that's an area that we really have to also pay attention to.
Well, I really appreciate you being here and taking the time, and just for all that your family has done to contribute to our community to make it what it is. We just want to say thank you.
Yeah, well, you're welcome, and listen, I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm always appreciative of people who raise their hand and want to get involved, so I applaud the other candidates for raising their hand. There's many ways to be involved in this district, from campus level to the district level. So thank you for having me.
And I've also posted a link in the comments that has the video that the PTO did that is very well done. It's very comprehensive, that covers even more questions if you want to get to know the candidates even better. As always, if you have questions about the Argyle area or about local real estate, I am Stephanie Wilson with Magnolia Realty. I'd love to answer any questions that you have and help be a resource for you. That's your What's the Deal Wednesday. I'll see you next time.